Hello everybody, welcome to the second installment of Nadia Nails London's YouTube channel, I guess. So today's episode is going to be about applying nail piercings. I'll be creating a Swarovski crystal dangle nail charm and also applying the charms. Okay, so this set that I've created was it's called Tantric Pink. It's a Tantric Pink collection which is on the website. This set was ordered by one of my loyal clients, and so what I decided I was going to do for her is create some accent nails for her to swap and change in between the Tantric Pink designs that come as part of a set. So the aim of me creating these accent nails was just so that she could take some out of the set because they were all one colour. So just to take them out of the set and then put in either the crystal, Swarovski crystal design and or the one with the piercings. So it was just to add a bit of variety to the nail collection that we offer. So I'm just showing you here some of the dangle charms that I have created already using the Swarovski bicone bead crystals. I was just checking it against the nail just to see if that colour would have worked with the nails that I had created for my client. That colour didn't go very well, but I liked the way the design was, so I decided to go with that design. First of all though, I decided to add two jump rings to two of the nails. So there was going to be two piercings on each nail. So the piercing tool that I'm using, I ordered off Amazon. It's just $2.99. I'll add the link to where I got it from in the description box below. But as you can see, all you do is just twist it into the nail, just drilling it, and until you find it pop through to the other end, that's when you know that the hole has been created. So with these tools, for the $2.99, the cheaper ones, I've noticed that the drill tends to be smaller than what is needed. So I'm using 6mm jump rings, and I need the hole to be just a little bit bigger than the actual drill itself. So what I'm doing here is just drilling the hole whilst pressing around the edge of the hole just to make that hole just a bit bigger. So I've used pliers to help open, and I've used pliers that are used for jewellery making. Again, I've ordered these off Amazon, and I'll provide the link as well as to where I've got them from. And that purple plier is perfect for curving straight edged binding pieces. Sorry, I don't know what they're called, but they are very good. It helps to curve it. I think when I make the actual dangle charm, you'll be able to see how I use it, and it's such an amazing tool. So as you could see, the jump ring was just a bit big, so it was too big, so I needed to go back in with my drill, my nail piercing tool, and again press against the edges whilst I'm twisting just to make the hole a bit bigger. Please bear with me with these videos. I am currently learning how to make sure that the videos are of good quality and that you're able to see everything I'm doing. Although you can see what I'm doing, you can't see some of the detail, which is a little bit upsetting, but I'm not going to let that get the best of me. I need to upload this video because I've had it for 2 weeks sitting on the computer. So I just thought, let me just get it out there because I've already done it, and I could get more content out if I just continue to just put them out there and talk over them. Eventually I'll get there. Practice makes perfect. Also, the batteries in my mouse ran out and I kept forgetting every time I went out to buy some. So I finally got some batteries, and so that's why I'm finishing editing this video. So as you can see, again, I'm still twisting and turning and pushing against the sides just to make sure that that hole is big enough but also round. We don't want them to be elongated holes, we want them to be circular. So that is the reason why I have to twist it and use the technique that I'm doing to make sure that it stays round. So I may have been speaking over that section when that happened, but I used the pliers to open the jump rings, and so I used the plier to hold the jump ring whilst I put it through the hole in the nail, and then I used both pliers and I hold them very tight and push them back into position so that they can reconnect. It's really important to make sure that they reconnect in the circular shape that they came in, and all that takes is for you to just open it gently when you're opening it, not open it too far, and then just to bring them back together gently as well. The simple small movements is enough to stop the jump rings from going out of shape. So I've put one on that one and I've put it down on the stand just to have a look at what it looks like against the others, and I felt that I did actually need to put two in. So I've gone in again and I'm creating a second hole for the nail piercing, and for me I think it looks better when there are two, and when there's one it's nice because if it has a dangle charm on it. So this is where I would use the pliers to open just gently, very gently. Have to hold both pliers quite tight, so it's really important to get a grip. And just some small movements, I've opened the jump lead just a little bit, yeah. And so again, holding it tightly so that it can go through the hole, making sure that it's in the right position as well. Seem to be struggling struggling a bit with this. So yeah, the hole was too small, but as you can see from the previous few seconds ago, the way I opened the jump leads, I needed to use two of the pliers and I needed to hold them very tight. So again, I'm trying again because it was too small before. I'm going in from the front, looks like. Depends whatever way the jump cable has been twisted. And again, looks like I'm having some trouble. They're very fiddly, very fiddly, but I will get it in as I do. And then I will use the other jump lead, or sorry, the other plier to bring it back together. So just hold them tight and then make sure my hands are comfortable and just twist them back into the right position where they first started off as. Sometimes it might not directly go in straight away, or it might go over. It's important that you just try and hold it and keep it together. So there you go. Done the two, and for me now the two look really nice. And remember, I was doing this as a special one-off gift to my client who always gets nails from me. This is the box that I put them in, I use jewelry boxes. I just think they look more luxurious, and I love that it's on like a soft velvety background. So just placing the nails inside. And once I've placed them, I am going to show you how to create the Dangle Charm. The one I'm placing now has genuine Swarovski crystals on there as well. So it was like a Swarovski gift set she was getting, accent gift set. So now I'm going to show you how I create the Dangle Swarovski crystal nail charms. So I thought it would be really nice to have something sparkly at the end of the nail. Most of the charms that you might find on Amazon or online on other merchants, you'll find that the Dangle Charms don't have anything sparkly at the end. So I decided to create my own. So I've used blue streak crystals, I believe, blue streak crystals to source all my jewelry findings, and all my Swarovski crystals are from there. They've great customer service, and I always get what I've ordered. There's never ever an issue. Packaging is fine. Yeah, and I in particular, I really like the little Swarovski crystal mixes that they do. So like when I first started buying the Swarovski crystals, I wasn't sure what I should do with them. So buying the mixes really helped to spruce out creativity and get me to do just experiment with the crystals and do new stuff with them. So as you can see on the table, I hope you can see, I put out one of the bicone beads, I put out a jump lead, and also one of those straight line thingamajiggies, but I'm not sure what it's called, but I will put them in the link. So when I do a bit of go back to the website and check what I bought, I'll be able to let you know what exactly I bought or what I've put on the crystal, the nail charm. I'm jumping over my words, but I'm not going to edit, just to shows that I'm human. So the little ball, I also put a silver ball down as well. Again, I quite like the idea of sparkle, and the silver ball is nice, and it also complements the sparkle AB bicone crystal that I've added to this. I decided to go with the AB crystal just because the crystals on the other nails were AB crystal as well. So I've started, so it's a flathead pin, I believe. I think that's what it's called now, I remember. Flathead pin. So I've started off by putting the ball, the silver ball at the bottom, and I've put a Swarovski crystal at the top. So you can just see it there. Perfect, nice focus. So what I'm going to do now is use a wire cutter, and I didn't put my wire cutter out, so I had to quickly reach over to the nail cupboard to get it. And this wire cutter never lets me down. I cannot tell you where I got it from, but a wire cutter is what you type in and you'd be able to find it, find one online. But that wire cutter is perfect for me. It's perfect sizing as well. So as I mentioned before, did you see how I just used the round edge of that plier to just curve it round? It makes everything so much easier when you really want to create these different shapes. So I've used that tool, there it is again, and because it's round, I'm able to create a round shape. I'm so sorry that it's not in the video and you can't see what I'm doing. Again, this is something I'm working on. This is the second video that I've ever posted or ever created, so I'm hoping that they're just going to get better and better as we go along. I also want to do some story times and get you to get to know who I am as well, and just more about me. So in the next up and coming videos, you might hear a few stories and things that's happened in my life, and maybe I might even talk about the things I've been going through health wise as well. So yeah, I'll stay tuned, because there'll be some more coming up, not only nails. So as you can see, it really does take me a bit of time just to make sure that I get that perfect curve, and I also want that curve, the back of the curve, to go back a bit. I don't want it to be like in line with the flathead pin, with the crystals. I need it to just go back a little bit. I need the back of the curve to be back a bit, just so that it looks it falls straight. It's all very important, making sure that it falls straight when it's hanging on the nail. So it looks like I've done it. My jump lead isn't open. I've kept it closed. I think I did change my mind afterwards, and I opened it in the end and put it together. But as you can see, that's it there without the jump ring on. And so what I did, as I said, I changed my mind. So I drilled the hole in the nail. So I'm about to drill the hole in the nail now. And so after drilling that hole, I have used my pliers again, and I'm going to open the jump ring again, making sure that my hands are holding the pliers very tight. I'm not opening it too much. I've hooked that on, and then I've reached, oh, where's the rest of my video? I went over and I got the rest of the charms, and I added them to each other. That is very annoying, because what my camera does is stops recording after a while, and I think that's what happened. I apologise, and I think I'm going to have to make another video soon. But thank you very much for watching this, and I hope you did learn something.